day or tonight or whatever time it is where you are. In today's video, I am going to be doing a 2020 favourites. I know I'm a little bit behind seeing as we are at the end of January 2021 now, but I thought it would still work. So yeah, in today's video I'm just going to go through some of my favourites from 2020. I know it was a crazy year, to say the least. But yeah, I just wanted to share some products and, shows and things like that that I loved during the year, and I would love to know your favourites, so make sure to comment down below. Just before I get into the video, I would love to remind you guys that I have a Patreon where I post four extra and exclusive ASMR videos every month. You also get access to our community Snapchat, and you get early access to some of my main channel videos, so it's super cool. You can join for $5 a month if you are interested. I will leave it linked down below. So let's get into the video. So when I was thinking about my favourites for this year, I immediately thought I don't really have many. In terms of my usual favourites videos are very makeup and beauty focused. I talk about my favourite makeup products and that kind of thing. And I was like, I don't really have many because I literally have done my makeup probably 10 times in 2020. Okay, so my first favourite of 2020 has to be Julia jewellery. Now, you guys know, if you've been with me a while, I have kind of made videos with Julia for ages. They were actually one of the first companies to ever reach out to me. And yeah, it's super surreal that I'm still kind of working with them a year later, but genuinely their products are amazing. I've never been sponsored by Julia, I've never been paid to say nice things. They are genuinely amazing and their products are great. If you've ever tried anything from Julia, you'll know what I'm talking about. The quality is chef's kiss. They're all of my rings, my bracelet, love it. I feel so beyond grateful to even receive things from companies, and it's all down to you guys. And genuinely, I don't want to get super soppy or anything, but I want you to know that I genuinely appreciate you guys so much. So there we go. But Julia recently sent me a product from their Hug Me collection, and I just thought it was really fitting given the year that we've all had. The Hug Me collection, I think, is it's a bit cutesy. It's not it's different to the other jewellery that they have, and yeah, it's just super adorable. I will show you the ring, although I will add a close-up because I know that my camera is not going to do this justice at all. So yeah, the Hug Me collection is basically very simple rings, very traditional rings, but there are loads of different animals and little kind of, what do you call them, characters, I guess, to choose from, and the little animal kind of hugs the ring, and it is the most adorable thing ever. I love mine. I selected the elephant. I selected the lucky elephant because elephants are my favourite animal. If you didn't know, now you do. And B, everyone needs a bit of luck sometimes. So there you go. I love Julia, so they had to make it into my 2020 favourites. I do have an affiliate code with Julia, which I will leave on screen if you would like to treat yourself to something new in 2021, wanted to try a Jo Malone perfume for ages because there's a very loud plane going over my house, a very loud plane. We don't usually hear planes these days because, you know, we are Plague Island and no one wants to fly here and no one's really allowed to fly out. Can still hear it. Okay, hopefully that wasn't too disrupting. What was I saying? Yeah, I've wanted to try a Jo Malone perfume for the longest time because I've read and seen that their longevity and smells and stuff like that is meant to be amazing, but they're super expensive, and also they do about 1 million different scents and I could never pick which one I wanted. But yeah, no, my parents bought me the Velvet Rose and Oud and it is stunning. It is so beautiful. You know me, guys, and I'm really bad at describing fragrances, but it does smell rosy, but it's very deep. It's quite a sexy smell. Yeah, love it. If you are in a country where you can, you know, go into a store and like test it out, I recommend it because it is my all-time favourite perfume, and although I only got it in December, it is by far a 2020 favourite. So there you have it. Next up, okay, I don't want to talk about these too much because I don't want to, I don't know, I've got a bit of an on-off relationship with like vitamins and stuff like that, and I definitely don't want to overly promote something that goes in your body and, you know, ultimately does stuff to your body because everyone's different. So please take this with a pinch of salt. If you are interested in trying them, make sure you research it first and make sure that, you know, it's right for you. But hair vitamins. So these are the Perfectil Phytobiotics hair vitamins. I used to take these when I was very young, like 15, and I remember liking them, but I also used to take Hair Burst as well, which is like a very well-known hair product. I've never tried Sugar Bear hair, and neither do I want to. But yeah, I recently, basically, without going into massive detail, I have not had the best health recently. When I started using these, which is like in summertime, the only reason why I took them was because I wanted my hair to grow a bit faster and be a bit healthier, because my hair was dry and falling out and it just wasn't good. So I started taking these in the hopes that, you know, my hair would be a bit healthier. And in my personal experience, they definitely worked. My hair feels pretty healthy and it's very shiny, and I think it has grown faster than it usually does. So I do attribute that to these, and I think that they're good. But very recently I found out I was feeling very poorly. I was feeling very under the weather for quite a long time, and I didn't really know what to do. I thought it might have just been lockdown and maybe mental health affecting physical health, you know, maybe like it was manifesting. I don't know, I had no idea what I thought. But my mum made me go for a blood test, and I am actually deficient in several vitamins, despite taking these. So what I want to say is that these aren't for people that are in desperate need of vitamins. Multivitamins like these contain quite small amounts of the vitamins and stuff like that. So yeah, I was taking these for months and I am still deficient in quite a few things that are in these. So that's basically the point I want to make. Don't take these for any other reason than to maybe get shinier hair. But like I said, please consult a doctor or do your research before taking any vitamins and stuff like that. Anyway, Dr. Libby is out of the building, this is my Vareo UFO 2. Again, if you've been with me for a while, you'll know that I collaborated with Vareo on a couple of videos, which was so surreal because I love them as a brand. But yeah, genuinely unsponsored thoughts. Amazing, very pricey. It is pricey. If you don't know what the UFO 2 is, it's basically, to put it simply, it's like an electronic face mask massager. So you charge it up and you put the little face mask pack in it, and then you connect it to your phone, and it gives you like a personalized massage, and it kind of distributes the face mask and loads of stuff like that. It does loads, and yeah, it's very good. I've been using it a lot. I repurchased some new face masks because I ran out of the ones that they originally sent, so I purchased some more myself, and they're all very good. I am going to treat myself, I think, to the Luna face cleanser, and it's the similar kind of idea, but it's the electronic face cleanser, so it has like the little bumps on it, and that like really cleanses your face, whereas this is not for makeup removal, it's just for treatments. But yeah, genuinely very good company as well. If you have the spare money to spend, I definitely do recommend it, but I understand that it is expensive and it's not a necessity for most people. But it's very good nonetheless. I feel very, very lucky to have been able to try it. Okay, so my next favourite is actually on the floor. So let me grab it. Okay, so my next favourite is Lush, obviously. You guys know me, and there has never been more than a month on my channel where I haven't mentioned Lush at some point. Yeah, I love them. I've loved them since I was like 12. Everyone loves Lush, and I really kind of reconnected with my love for it during this year because of the lockdowns. I really don't want to get depressing. I'm trying to avoid being depressing, but when you're not allowed to legally leave your house, unless for a walk, I've learned that you get very excited about the little things in life. So another 2020 favourite of mine is my coffee machine. Where would I be without my coffee machine? But yeah, I would love to know if any of you relate to what I'm kind of saying, but being in lockdown and being at home, yeah, I have had a much greater appreciation for the everyday things in life, which is why I think I've loved the Vareo so much, because it was something to look forward to. My skincare routine was a part of the day that I could look forward to because there was literally nothing else. There is nothing else really, you know what I mean? My coffee in the morning, I looked forward to making it, and my baths, I looked forward to having like a beautiful bubble bath with a bath bomb and a candle and a book, or watching some ASMR. I really did appreciate that, and these little things have really got me through and are getting me through. As I've said before, the UK is in the midst of a lockdown with no end in sight currently. So yeah, I don't mean to ramble too much, but I don't want anyone to think like, oh, the stuff that you're showing is just really boring and basic. These are genuinely my favourite products of the year. Let me grab, purely for the ASMR effect, this is a this is the Lush Christmas pudding, I think. The luxury Lush pud, maybe. I can't believe I haven't used this yet. This is actually a Christmas exclusive product, so they unfortunately probably aren't making this at the minute. But that little bag of Lush products, my boyfriend got me just as we went into lockdown, bless his heart. The day before the lockdown was announced in the UK, we weren't 100% sure if we would be going into lockdown or not. And the day before we went into lockdown, we had to pick. We went to Dunham. Yeah, we went to Dunham to pick up something for Ryan's mum. And while we were there, he took me into Lush and let me pick out some things because I think he knew. My boyfriend works for local government, so he kind of, I think they kind of get low-key told, you know, not officially, but I think he got told to prepare for the announcement, which sucked. But yeah, it was very sweet. He took me into Lush and I got to buy some things before it all shut down, so that was very, very sweet. Very, very sweet. Like this bath bomb. It was very, very sweet. Like this bath bomb. Okay, let me just pop that there. So the next couple of favourites, I don't have to show you because they're not physical things. But one of my 2020 favourites is a series, and it is Ozark. So my boyfriend and I started watching Ozark, gosh, I can't remember, earlier in the year, and yeah, it was a lifesaver because if you've watched Ozark, then you'll know that the episodes are very long, and they're very intense. So as much as I love binge watching TV shows, I felt like Ryan and I, we couldn't really binge watch Ozark because it was kind of a bit heavy to like watch on the go and on the go and on the go. So as a result, it really got us through a lot of kind of the lockdowns and stuff like that. And we finished it now, obviously, and we are very much looking forward to the next series. It is a really good show, guys. If you haven't watched it, then I recommend it. It is very much like Breaking Bad, but I think I actually enjoyed Ozark more. Well, I am enjoying Ozark more simply because of the cast. Like, I love Jason Bateman so much. The name of the actress slips my mind, but she is an amazing actress. The main lady in it. So yeah, I would definitely recommend Ozark. It really got us through. I am actually going to film a Netflix recommendation video, so I won't talk too much about my other favourite shows, although I want to. I will leave that for the next video that I'm sure you will see soon if you've not already seen it. Who knows? Okay, so my final favourite, you guys are gonna cringe. Are you ready? Are you ready? My 2020 favourite, above everything else, above the beautiful jewellery, above the perfume, above the hair, above the baths, above the coffee. My 2020 favourite was you guys. I mean that in the least cringy way possible. But you know, I was really reflecting on the year, and although I officially began my YouTube channel in 2019, it was September of 2019, my channel, it really kind of grew in the midst of 2020, which I'm so grateful for, and genuinely without you guys, without our videos, without our platform, without our channel, this situation would have been a lot more difficult for me. You guys gave me a positive escape. The ASMR community in general gave me an escape. I know it gave so many others an escape as well. I genuinely believe that the ASMR community stood up. They stood up for 2020. The ASMR community was like, do you know what? I got you. I got every single one of you. I got you, and I feel that. I feel that love. I feel that love. I feel that acceptance. I feel that warmth. I am beyond grateful. I find it difficult to really articulate how I feel, but I just want you guys to know that without our videos, without my want to give you guys good videos, I would have found 2020 so much more difficult. So truly thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm gonna leave that there before we get too soppy and like start crying or something. But yeah, it's a new year, guys. It's 2021. We are still in the thick of it, especially in the UK. We're in the thick of it. But you know what? Good things will happen soon. You know what happens after it rains? Flowers grow. So we gotta stay positive. What else do we have if we don't have positivity, you know? Anyway, I love you guys. I truly hope you are staying so safe and so well wherever you are throughout the world. I love you, and I will see you very soon. Bye.